You need more style then. We need to see like some.
Well, I never got the winning part down, Krepo, so I gotta take what I can get.
Looks like they're already set up for the next game. Kennen should be a ban. Lucian ban. That's so interesting.
So he's gonna leave it up. Maybe we get a mirror here. He decides to also go with it. I like to see just more variety, though. Both these guys have had that as far as the spirit of the event. See what Maple decides to go with next.
I mean, this is the moment for Maple to challenge Smeb to a 1v1 in a certain fun champion.
Maybe he's having the same problem. I mean, they do have mics. They can communicate with each other, but don't speak Korean, then you don't speak Korean. Tough luck.
If only.
I wonder, a lot of the Korean players do speak a lot of English, though.
Oh yeah,
so
Smeb's English is
I think it's quite good.
Definitely advanced enough to say like 1v1.
The champions. You can communicate the champions. Oh,
Kennen locked in.
I haven't seen their mouths moving, so I think he's just like, okay, he's probably gonna pick Kennen again, so I will too.
It's the best champion remaining. It's a super strong 1v1 champion. Now, once you play this matchup, it actually boils down to really good E usage as well, because you can dodge Shuriken with E. It gives you extra resistances if you're about to get stunned. So if you're gonna be stunned anyways, you might as well put you in a kind of safety zone with the E active on.
Yeah, and they can see they both smile there as they see it is a mirror match. And Smeb gonna try and stick into this one back against the wall.
Ooh. And I also wonder if you're gonna see any like differences in style and runes and masteries, because that is obviously where it boils down to in these mirror matches.
Yeah, Maple was 100% on that attack speed train, and it did work out for him. Yes, the early control of the minion wave there over to Yasuo, but man, after that first back, it was all Kennen.
Yeah, and it actually changes up whether they max Q or W here, because it is a double max range matchup where you get punished very much so for walking up, so we could actually see Q max Kennen come out on one of the sides.
Yeah, definitely true. I mean, I just feel like it's so unreliable to max Q, so easily punishable. There is a big reward though, and that would be the style win, I guess, in a mirror matchup.
Yeah, or if you just suddenly shift to AP, because even AP Kennen usually starts with the Doran's Blade because it's just such an efficient start.
Yep.
Because looking at Maple, is still running the same thing. Attack speed, magic resistance, and armor.
Yep, all flat.
Yeah, really nice rune page right there. Going for 18-0-12 as expected.
Got the brush check. Completely even trades, except Smeb backs out first. Takes the extra auto.
Takes the extra auto. There is a difference though, because Smeb has 80 reds, I believe. Yep, he's running marks, attack damage marks, but he has less attack speed. So he should have an easier time lost hitting, and the single auto trades should be slightly better for him.
Yeah, and so that would be a rune page you would want to go also if you were going to go with the risky Q max style. If you're going to go with the W that we saw from Maple, then the extra attack speed definitely good to generate more of those.
There's actually one little tweak. Smeb has reduced summoner cooldowns, which means if he can get a trade, maybe that's what he was looking for last game actually, because everybody is running either feelers or extra health regen, but he's not going for that insight where you have summer spell reduction. So if Smeb can trade both, up slightly sooner and go all in.
Then that timing window is so small. As soon as yours come back up though, no matter where the minions are, no matter where he is, you have to force it there, or else you get no value.
But let's just look at the normal laning pattern. Second wave, Smeb sitting on 6 CS. Gets level 2 on the 7 creep right here. That's the first melee of the second wave, as usual. And obviously has control. Nice Q next to the range creep.
You can also see when they hold onto the charge up of their auto for W.
That's when you walk up and you're like, bro. Step away.
I won't?
Think I won't throw this shuriken at your face? Alright, Smeb still in control. Wave's bouncing though. If you do not finish off wave per wave fully, the reinforcements will arrive much sooner on the other side.
Missed a minion there. Melee one for Smeb though.
Kobe would have landed that.
My CSing actually isn't too bad. It's just that when I do play a laning champion, I have absolutely zero map awareness.
Yeah. It's just mini-map disappears.
Jungler problems. I don't know if support have the same issues.
Oh, I just can't CS. And I would
don't even try. Are they going to trade some damage here? Nope. All focus still on the minions, by the way.
Smeb is really holding onto those marks for quite a long while.
Yeah.
Sat on that one for like 3 seconds. He seems to be okay with the wave bouncing. Could indicate that he's fine going for an all-in trade.
Yeah, and he does have the lead as far as the minions go.
Maple, because he's playing so close to the relic, actually opens himself up for a Q trade there. Smeb has been hiding behind his creeps much more.
Yeah, Smeb also, you can tell, generally gravitates towards the top side where he has brush control. Definitely comes with playing as a top laner, right? You're always going to look for extra brush control so you can get the minions to de-aggro you when you go for harassment trades.
That was a super cool trade in the sense that Maple stepped up with Mark already active on the first part of the W, so he got the stun on Smeb. Smeb then generated enough auto attacks in the trade to get the Mark at the end and then sped up forward to get that final trade exchange. Smeb doing more damage in these trades though because he is running raw AD. So if on equal amounts of auto attacks, which they did, Smeb is getting the better in these trades because Maple is so minion focused, running the odd 24, 29 attack speed.
And even he's not really controlling minions better because when you're pushing these minions, unless you're making full use of the auto attack timer and you're auto attacking on cooldown, which neither of them are, you will miss minions that way. It doesn't matter quite as much.
Yeah, so looking at 8.5 AD over time, really working in Smeb's benefit and his early minion control as well.
Even when Maple has the charge on his W auto, he's not bullying. Like, it's still Smeb that's forward in the minion wave.
Yeah, Maple is also hiding far less. It's like he really wants to play that skill matchup where he's like, cue me in the open, I'll dodge it, instead of just hiding behind his range creeps.
Looks a little bit more tense. Also, just look at the cameras of the two guys. Smeb looks, his arms are in, elbows tucked in, right?
I feel like we're in like high school reading into like
body language interpretation.
Or like literature.
Well, exactly. Like, and Maple, he's so open. You know, this is how you signal to people that you are, you know, welcome to human interaction and you're a jolly fellow, right? That if you want to go into interviews, don't cross your arms because that makes it confrontational. I don't know. Smeb's right now is just fully relaxed. He's like, yeah, okay, another day at the office.
Smeb's playing the endurance mode, and Maple is working on them traps right now.
Maple's got wings, actually. He's like ready to take off.
That's what birds do, though. They make themselves look bigger, you know?
That's what you do.
That's what I do.
Krepo a bird.
Went a bit too far at one point. Anyway, Smeb going in, Mark trade, stun.
Ultimates, let's get him.
Let's get him.
Smeb
still holds his ulti.
Oh, the late ultimate goes in for the E-charge too.
There's a barrier being popped versus the Ignite, and Maple gets access to the Relic. That's a mistake from Smeb. Should have went back and gotten the Relic.
Is it what Smeb wanted, though? We talked about the reduced summoner cooldown. Next time, is it going to be Smeb as soon as they come up, forcing that fight?
I love that he held his ultimate, because he had the upper hand up until that point. Could have honestly just disengaged and went for the Relic, based, and then forced an all-in onto Maple.
What the mind game is here is you don't want to have your ultimate channeling for the least amount of time while you're exhausted, right? Because that damage you just want to get through, and so you want to wait either for the exhaust to happen early, then use your ultimate afterwards, or pop it super early so that they exhaust and then exit the trade.
But we need to look for a fast push here on the side of Smeb. He needs to get this wave done, because otherwise, if Maple gets the upper hand right now, because he had 2 Relic stacks.
Ooh. Also, we didn't go over the purchases. I mean, the boots versus the cutlass, the extra life steal there is definitely important, but when they're locked in to that... Smeb actually gets all in!
Smeb low, but he has the E to get out. He has minions to help him, so he's comfortable in the trade. Minions...
So much damage! Wasn't counting the charges on him, and Maple got the last activation.
Smeb was waiting for his Q to come up so he could win that trade, because the Maple could never exit that trade anymore. The cannon creep would kill him if a Q connects. The problem was there was a W in the end that you just pointed out.
Smeb had all of the control there, and he thought he just got too lax. He thought he had it in the bag. But Maple got him as he came back in for a little bit greed.
Wish we could go back in time here and see.
2 charges on him, gets that stun, then he starts psyching up immediately. There's one right there.
Nope. It's a W at the end from Maple.
Exactly. You have... He waits in W range. He could have gotten out of W range there if he kept running back.
Yeah, he basically was looking for a Q and then get the return stun and had the minions.
He had minions on him. He also had the summoner timing advantage. But doesn't take the exit that's available, and that is going to be Maple moving on. Ice, take it.
Ice, take it. You've done it. Europe has
Congratulations.
shown up at an international tournament with no vacation memes. Fantastic. But it does go back to the ulti trade. Because I think that's honestly the breaking point. The problem with us showing the killing blow every time is that the mistake's already done.
Exactly.
If Smeb backs off there to go to the relic, I wish we could go back in time, play the match from that point, because I feel Smeb would have the upper hand, especially like you pointed out with the Summer Spell's cooldown advantage.
You always need to read the first paragraph and the last paragraph. But we only get the end stamp there, and that's really what matters, though. It is going to be Maple moving on. So it's all ice from here on out, and now it's just about who's the best individual. I know Uzi really, really wants this one, as do the rest of the competitors, though.
But yeah, let's take a deeper dive into the remaining players. Let's send it over to the analyst desk.